on.
Greetings.
Let me make sure we're working here.
Salutations.
Let me make sure this thing is on. I think it is.
We are.
There's that.
We're in a new location today.
Yeah, I hear us. Are we on vertical?
We're in a new location.
Are you on vertical or horizontal?
I am on horizontal.
How do we find it in vertical? I think I hit that button. Nope.
I don't see us.
Videos. Supposedly we're on
Jeremy.
up and down and sideways.
Up and down.
But I don't know how to find it up and down.
Jeremy.
I guess it'll be alright.
I don't see a live.
Yeah. We
Anyways.
are in the shop because I wanted to see how it would.
It's bigger.
Got more room. The cats ain't messing with us. And I wanted to see, because I know in the house, when I do the vertical and horizontal landscape, whatever, the vertical part, you can't even see both of us. And I don't even know that you can here because I can't find it. But I just wanted to test it and see how it worked. So here we are.
Would it be considered shorts?
I don't know. I clicked on that, but I couldn't find it.
I don't know. I clicked on the Jeremy's therapy.
I wonder if I bet I can do it this way. Hang on. You monitor it for a moment. I'm going in hot.
Going in hot.
Which, let's see. At least they now give the option as of just like 2 months ago. You can do it both ways, but it's stupid to me because you can't monitor both unless you got a big computer like a laptop. So to me, it seems like if you're mobile streaming, which we're doing, that you would see both feeds because you can't even tell what you got in the vertical feed.
Can I just ask why AI changes your face?
I don't know.
Sorry, I was looking at other videos, and that is so not his face.
I think that one, there's 2 or 3 I've done with the AI stuff, and I've just been curious if it would, because supposedly when you go through that, I give it all these prompts, and it uses colors and whatever to supposedly draw in more people, and I've tried to tell, do those get any more clicks than like regular? It's hard to say. I hadn't looked in a while. I can't get it to bring up what I wanted, so it'll be alright.
It'd be alright. Anyways.
Alright, let me fast forward and get back here. So, the castle has basically been completely repainted.
It looks so good.
I think the moat's still drained, and there's a little bit of blue trim they're working on, but I can't wait to see it. They've completely blocked off the Haunted Mansion for the past several weeks, and it's funny because they had started it like the day we left on the last trip, and they hadn't exactly said what they're doing, but it's got to be something to do with
the land.
I would think with the Cars land being that way and Villain's land being that way, so I don't know. It's at least the ride's still open. I'll give them that. And it's just weird they got that big scrim up with a picture of the Haunted Mansion on it, like 3 foot in front of the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. There's rumors that and this would make sense, that a Haunted Mansion, either restaurant or bar, is going to go right beside it.
That would be cool.
And I know they've got those taverns or whatever on the cruise ships, Haunted Mansion, and they do really well, so I would imagine it would do really well. I've seen all the aerial pictures. They're really trucking along over in Animal Kingdom. Like they already had, several weeks ago, they had the skeleton of the building up.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're working on the roof and everything else, so hopefully that comes along quick. They've already got the upside down car painted where Rock and Roller Coaster was at.
I saw that too.
I guess they've been painting on it every night a little bit, and every day I keep seeing a little update, but I think it's almost ready. That's done almost.
Because you can't really block that off.
Today or tomorrow, cast member previews start for Space Ranger Spin. So I can't remember the exact date, but I think it's coming up soon that it reopens.
Haven't they been doing a little bit of?
I've been seeing a bunch
because I've seen a bunch of videos of people already going through it.
I
think it's gonna be neat.
I think so too. I wonder if you can still get Galactic Hero.
Maybe.
Hopefully. My next thing at Magic Kingdom is when are they gonna put Walt in the Carousel of Progress? Because I thought that would have already started and they hadn't touched it yet.
Nope.
And in my opinion, it's going to be in that first. When you're in the first room, the curtain comes back and it's just got the carousel. It's going to be there. So, like, in theory, I would think they could
have
within very, very short time frame. I mean, because they'll have it all ready. They just install it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't take long to do that. And I will be interested to see that happen. I seen for some event at Disneyland, they had what's the man and woman's name on Carousel of Progress? Anyway, they were out and about as characters in front of where the Carousel of Progress used to be in Disneyland.
Oh.
So that was pretty cool.
I really wished they would do a lot more things at Disney World like they do at Disneyland. Like all these events that they do at Disneyland, why not do it at Disney World?
Well, even those two characters, unless you're the Carousel's been in Disney World for quite a long time now. So I just wonder, were people like, who are these people?
That's true. Bring them to Disney World.
Especially that 90s night.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That would be a huge hit.
I would be there.
At Disney World. Sell it as an after party thing and for $200 or whatever they charge. It would be a big deal.
I would love it.
And then I don't know, we need to just get to Disneyland at some point. And here's the thing about Disneyland. I really want to see it for the historical stuff and blah, blah, blah. But it's so weird, because they basically got 2 hotels or whatever, and we won't be staying at them because they're super expensive.
Yeah.
That Disney owns right there. And then you got just like a strip of random hotels, which is where everybody stays at. And then you got to walk over. And then, of course, the 2 parks are like across from each other, so that's sort of neat. But then the monorail is not really like the monorail. It's more of a ride at Disneyland, but it will take you over to downtown Disney. But I hear that that's way smaller than like Disney Springs or whatever. Yeah. So I want to go to see it. And I hate that it'll probably take, as usual, one visit to like get the lay of the land, just to know what we're doing. I mean, already just from watching a bunch of videos of people, kind of know the layout of stuff, but never being there. It takes a trip or 2 to figure it out. So I don't know when that will happen, but it needs to at least be like a 4 to 5 day ordeal.
That's true.
Because I'd like to do 2 days at DCA, 2 days at Disneyland, or potentially just get the hoppers where we can go wherever. And then, there's also other things I'd like to do there, but I think on the first trip it might just be that. But there's like Knott's Berry Farm that's like right down the road, which is an old school amusement park. There's Universal, but it's like you got to get on into the city. There's all kind of stuff. And you can do all the backlot tours at Universal.
Oh, yeah.
Like the real backlot tours.
That would be neat.
So, I don't know. That'll be a...
that would be like because... I've been there, but even like downtown, I don't know how close like Disney World and all that kind of stuff is to like downtown, like Hollywood and...
some people, they say if you can, to fly into John Wayne Airport because it's closer and cheaper, but I think most people are flying into LAX, but then you got to Uber for in bad traffic like an hour or whatever. So I don't know. Or I think you can take some kind of train of a situation. I've seen somebody do. I don't know nothing about any of that. And I'm not like jumping like we got to go now type thing, but in the next couple of years I would like to go and scope it out just to see some of the stuff. But I also want enough days to kind of really figure it out while we're there. And I know a lot of it's, the same thing, but
there's a lot of different stuff too. I'd just be interested to see exactly how much smaller the castle is, since we're so used to Cinderella's castle.
Josh, tomorrow, started yesterday officially as president. So we'll see if he makes any...
I'm sure he will, but not like...
Yeah, what kind of stuff. I guess I'm happy to see, with him being over the parks for many years, I think he'll put more emphasis on the parks, which is good.
Which needs to be done.
And then, yeah, I don't know. There was rumors that he had kind of told the Villains Land crew to go back to the drawing board. It wasn't creative enough, but I think that was a while, like several months ago.
And that this is what they've come up with.
I think so. Yeah. But I'll be curious to see what he does. And then, like, there's a bunch of upcoming stuff, like Lakeshore Lodge will open, I think, next year. I think it's going to be neat, but I hate that it blocks from last time we were at Fort Wilderness. Now there's like this massive hotel structure right on top of it, whereas before it was just woods.
Kind of like wood, yeah.
So I don't know how I feel about that. I think
it kind of takes away from like the
I understand
wilderness.
What's happened is they've got so many people buying DVC stuff, they need to enlarge DVC properties. But I don't know. I feel like if they'd have just done some super expensive, like, cabins or waterfront somethings over there, at least they could have put something there. But I don't know. It's going to be weird. And I mean, I guess, well, obviously people from Fort Wilderness will be able to walk to Lakeshore Lodge and vice versa. So I don't know how that's going to be, because Fort Wilderness is pretty dang big.
Yeah.
But I'm just not thrilled about. Used to right there, kind of the boat dock area, it was just woods and scenic whatever. And now there's this massive sky rise of a thing sitting there. So I don't know. I wonder where they'll build next, because this had been talked about even before COVID and went back and forth, and then they finally are building it. But I don't know where the next property would be, because Riviera is right now the newest property. I still think they should take. There were original plans drawn up that would have took the monorail to Disney Springs. It'd be neat if the monorail went to Disney Springs and then take the Skyliner to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. And
then at least that would be some transportation. But I'm sure there's reasons why. Like
I could see.
The main thing is like. Art of Animation and Pop Century are like value resorts, but it's got the Skyliner. I don't want to say they messed up there, but they messed up there because, like, in my opinion, the value resort should have stayed like bus only, away from stuff, whatever. Maybe them should have been moderates, but it's okay. And I also think I hadn't seen anybody like post this, but what if? And this would be simple. If they rerouted the monorail, instead of it making its loop kind of through the midway through Epcot, what if it made it stop at the back of Epcot? It wouldn't take much to add this on. Loop through Epcot, but stop back there at the Skyliner. Then technically, anybody at the boardwalk area, any of those hotels, or coming in from the Skyliner could get on the monorail and go to Magic Kingdom. Because right now, if you didn't want to take a bus, say from Pop Century, and you wanted to go that route, you got to take the Skyliner, you got to have a pass to get into Epcot, you got to walk all the way through Epcot, which is, I mapped it out one time, I can't remember, a mile maybe, and then get on the monorail at the front, and then that takes, you might as well not do it at that point. But if you could just hop off the Skyliner, walk a few steps, get on
the monorail.
Yep. I don't think they'll do that, but I think it would be neat.
Be an easy fix too.
Yeah, because it already loops right there at the front of Epcot, so just loop it further back. But anyway,
I still wish there was a way to put the Skyliner going to all the. But I know that would be quite a ride to go to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would. At some point overwhelm it if it went too many places, but to me it seems like it would be cheaper to plan those two things out than to run
all these buses all the time.
Buses every day, and you got to do maintenance, you got to put gas in them, you got to pay people to drive them.
Then you got stuck in traffic, and then you got
So I don't know.
They could get a train too.
Yeah, train or a subway type system would be neat. Well, not really a subway, because I don't think you can really go underground.
I was gonna say,
but something. So I think if they could do something to get from Disney Springs to somewhere, that would be neat.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a train system.
Because you can't go from Disney Springs anywhere, can you? Or
What you mean?
like, can you take a bus from like Disney Springs to one of the parks?
Mm-hmm. But not till like 10 a.m.
I was gonna say, because I feel like there was.
Because I think well, I don't think Disney Springs open till like 10 anyway. But I don't know what time the buses start running. But they wait later, is what I've heard, because people were parking at Disney Springs to not have to pay parking at the parks or whatever. But I don't know. There needs to be some way of transportation from the airport to Disney property, and I know there used to be, and they quit it, and I'm sure it saved them a lot of money, but I don't know, I mean, a train or some mass form of transportation that's not a bus, and I don't know how possible that is, but
it would be a lot nicer to.
Because that's, I don't want to call it a pain in the butt, but it's like you get into Orlando, I would imagine like 50% of the people landing at MCO or more are there for Disney.
Yeah.
But then you got to either do a private transportation, you got to rent a car, you got to get a Uber, you got to take the Mears bus thing. It's just like,
which that Mears bus could take hours.
I've heard good and I've heard bad. At the minimum, most people are saying it stops at a couple of resorts before it drops them off. And that may only add 20 minutes to the ride, but then you're looking at like an hour to get to your resort versus just Ubering. If you got more than 2 people, I think it is, Uber's cheaper anyway.
Yeah.
And I can't figure out, people comment on one of my most watched videos is my Uber Lyft videos. And people comment all the time, how safe is it for a lady? I don't understand. I mean,
I've done it myself.
Don't get me wrong, I'm sure something crazy could happen, but you're going through the Uber app, you're verifying their tag. Uber does like a background check and all this stuff on them, or Lyft, or whoever you use. I would think it would have to be some weird, very weird. We've never had anybody sketchy that I felt was sketchy. I mean, you'll get people that can barely speak English sometimes, but I don't feel like,
or won't talk to you at all.
Yeah, I mean, I've never felt like they were going to cut our head off or something.
I mean, I've taken the Uber by myself.
So I don't understand why that's really an issue. And they do some. If you put on there, you need a car seat. Some of them have car seats, but it's just so well, for us it would actually be the same price basically to do the Mears thing, but for the convenience of walking out, the longest we ever waited I think was the last trip time. And it was like 10 minutes or something. But you walk out the back of the airport, they're there, they take you straight there, no questions, boom, 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 easy. But I am looking forward to seeing the castle.
Me too. From what I've seen, it looks really, really good.
Yep. And then hopefully, I need to figure out the weekends you work and you're off. The next trip, I'm kind of hoping to fly out on like a Wednesday, come back on a Monday. Like Wednesday night fly out.
Oh, yeah.
Like late from Greenville, I hope. And then come back on a Monday evening. I've been looking into Dollywood because Dollywood season just opened. I've been looking into Six Flags because I found Six Flags I can't talk. Six Flags is like SeaWorld. It's like $7 a month for a pass for Six Flags, but I found out that covers Six Flags, Carowinds, and a bunch of other ones we'll never go to, like in Virginia and all over the East Coast. But so I'm looking into that.
Dang. I didn't know Six Flags and Carowinds were kind of.
I just found out Six Flags bought out Carowinds in 2024.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't think they were always that way, but now they're owned by the same people. Not that Six Flags is great. I think it's going to be very SeaWorld-y, like not Disney appropriate, or not.
I think we're so used to going to Disney that.
Yeah, not what we're used to, but it's like 3 minutes difference from where we're at. If we go to Carowinds or Six Flags, it's basically right at 2 hours. So I just thought it'd be something different to do. And it's a little over 3 to go to Dollywood. So we can just be like, Disney, Disney. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. Something to do on the weekends.
Yep. But I want to do a Wednesday. When's Easter?
Is it late this year or is it?
I think it's in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know.
Oh.
We went last year for Easter, and it was pretty neat. We got to see the
It
Easter
is
parade.
April the 5th.
Okay, 2 weeks.
Yes.
I don't think we're going for Easter this year.
No.
It'll probably be a week
Although
or two.
I am off that weekend.
Maybe 2 weeks after that's when we'll go. And I got to looking at hotels the other day, and I hate that we're such last minute planners because there's a very few hotels from like now until late June. Then there's a bunch of hotels July, August, I guess, because it's so hot, and they're offering all these deals. But sometimes waiting until the last minute gets us.
It does.
Because I really want to stay at Pop Century because we hadn't stayed there, even though I know we've walked over there from Art.
Yeah.
I want to do Pop Century. I'd like to do another while they got the real cheap deals going in like July, like when we stayed at the Contemporary. I'd like to maybe stay at the Polynesian this time.
That would be nice.
And then it wouldn't hurt my feelings to end up at French Quarter again at some point.
I want to go for Mardi Gras after seeing all
me
those.
too. Maybe next year we'll plan that out. And then we got to plan out a Joanna birthday weekend thing because she's wanting to go for her birthday.
Yeah, she wants to go for her birthday. And that's good because I'm off that weekend. So if we did it on her birthday, that's a Thursday.
Maybe we could do another
Maybe
Wednesday,
do a Wednesday
through Monday.
yeah.
But that'll be good. And there's Polynesian's always been like top of my list. I want to stay there. But there's still some other like Caribbean beach we hadn't stayed there yet, and it's like a moderate. I don't think we're gonna love it. I think we'll like it if we can stay near the Skyliner. But the bus situation's like Coronado, where it loops around several stops.
Oh yeah.
But Old Key West, we hadn't been there. And then beach club, either beach and yacht and boardwalk. I'd really like to do that sometime this year because they're not quite as high as like the Polynesian, but they're still up there. But we might do it in the summer when it's cheaper. And then Pop Century. I don't know. I want to stay at the Grand Floridian for like around Christmas one year, but I looked up the other day and I mean it was like $1,200 a night. I was like, no, not for that.
I'm sure.
Maybe we could do that. Rent some of them points or whatever and get in cheaper.
Maybe.
But I think so far, I don't know, there's not really a hotel I hadn't liked. I think Coronado made us a little mad because of the bus situation a couple times, but it was still a very nice resort. I mean,
I was gonna say the hotel itself was nice.
Yeah. And then.
And after, I was very worried about Saratoga, but after staying there, I really liked staying at Saratoga. I think
if I stayed there again, I would want to request the area
where we were at,
in.
yeah.
Because I wouldn't want to be on the other end where you're waiting on that boat. Because when we went back the next trip,
that boat was forever.
And she wanted to do that campfire or something. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We ended up back at Saratoga, but we wouldn't stay in there. And we went down to where the Sasagula boat takes you, and we waited and waited and waited, and I was like, my God. But when we stayed there, over there, was it Congress?
I think it was Congress,
whatever it's called. I mean, literally, in 5 minutes, we were in Disney Springs. And I was wondering, like, would you be able to hear all the loudness at night? We didn't hear nothing. So,
although that was one of those trips that we were going, so we were probably dead.
Yeah. I just realized the other day, I don't think I've done a full resort tour of All-Star Sports.
Dang, how many times we've stayed there?
I mean, I've got plenty of clips, but I got to look at it and I couldn't find it. And then I was like, dang, I've done music and I've done movies, but not like a full-blown...
Like where you walk around and, yeah. That's crazy.
Yep.
Because I think we may have stayed there more than we've stayed anywhere.
Well, that's the thing is like, in the grand scheme of things,
I like it.
It is nice to stay, like when we stayed at the Contemporary, I think we got the summer pass holder deal, but it was still $400 something a night, almost $5. Same same thing at Saratoga, but you can stay at sports. I mean, last time we went, it was $87 a night. Now, most of the time, it's more like $160, $180. But it's if you're not going to be at the hotel that much, why does it matter?
Which we're not.
Yeah. But I do like changing it up, so.
Yeah, it is nice to see all the difference between the
Mm-hmm.
value resort versus the moderate.
The only thing about Saratoga was like when we had to get that owner's locker back.
That was true, yeah.
That was a mess. That's where I like the All-Stars or even Art or whatever, to where like, you know, the bell service people are going to be there. Because even when we went, I think it was French Quarter, remember?
We had a hunt.
Yeah, we had to we got there late, and the lady was like, well, bell services won't be back. And they were trying to find our owner's locker and all this stuff. And I was thinking, my Lord, what I mean, it's got to be right there.
Yeah. We've never ran into that at any of the All-Stars.
True that.
It's almost time to stay at Art of Animation again.
I thought about that.
I really want to stay in the Cars area because I've never even been on that side.
They just, was it Lightning McQueen? Whichever one they were repainting, everybody's been going wild on Facebook about it.
Oh yeah, I think it's,
Somebody posted a video of them craning it back in yesterday or the day before.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
it's back.
Good job.
But yeah, that's, Art of Animation's nice.
I like it.
But I think, let's see, on the cheaper end, Caribbean Beach, I guess, is the only moderate we hadn't been to. And I feel like nobody ever talks about Old Key West, because it's still technically walkable to Disney Springs. It's over here. Like if you're at Disney Springs, Old Key West is way over here with some sidewalks. I'll be curious to see what it's like. And then definitely the Polynesian. I don't know why the Polynesian is so popular, because if you look at it, you're gonna hear the whatchamacallit, the ferry boats blowing horns and all that, because it's right there at that. It's very close to the Ticket and Transportation Center, so there's gonna be like traffic, like, because the Contemporary was very nice, because you can just walk to the Magic Kingdom. Technically, you can walk there from Polynesian, but it's going to be a good bit longer of a walk. But, I don't know. It just seems neat.
The Contemporary was just better all around. I loved it. It was very nice being able to wake up and you look out your window and you see the castle.
Yeah.
Well, from where we were at.
The only... I don't know. I feel like Magic Kingdom is like the outlier, because like anytime we stay, even the All-Stars, I feel like we can be at Epcot, especially Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, in like 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
But it's like it takes forever to get to Magic Kingdom. I felt like when we left Contemporary going to those other parks, it took a minute. But it was still real neat.
That's true. I didn't think about that either, because it does take forever at all the other places to get to Magic Kingdom.
Well, I guess Epcot you can hop on the monorail, but even then you got to go over there, switch to monorails, and do all that mess. Which, I mean, I enjoy the monorail, but it just takes a few minutes. I think Rock and Roller Coaster, they might have announced a date. Let me look real quick.
What, for the opening?
Yeah.
Yep. I just saw where somebody was saying how the car was being painted, and it looks different.
Maybe they didn't. I thought maybe somebody mentioned.
I don't know. Shouldn't take them long though. I wouldn't think.
They did announce. I should have wrote all these dates down. They gave a date of when like the animation courtyard's gonna open. I think it's in May, but it won't be too much longer.
That'll be neat.
And they made an announcement when Bluey's gonna open. I think it might have been May. And they did say they were gonna put like Australian animals over there. So I guess there'll be kangaroos and stuff instead of goats.
It's about the only.
It'd be kind of weird.
They're Australian?
Hmm.
Bluey?
Any Australian?
I thought they were like English.
Let me look it up. I don't know enough about Bluey.
Because I thought they talked with like a English accent. Boy.
Yes, Bluey is a fully Australian dog. That's what Google said.
Dang. I learn something new every day. How about that? That's neat. I don't know why I was thinking that they were. Mommy.
Unless that'll be something different, I guess. Bluey.
I just don't think of Disney when I think of Bluey for some reason. It just, I guess for the younger kids, it will be neat.
It'll be something different.
I'm excited to see the.
I didn't realize when they shut down the Diamond Horseshoe, I thought it was going to be another eating thing, but with Jesse and them. It's not eating at all. It's just going to be like a show.
What?
Jesse's Roundup. You just
From what that lady was saying or whatever, I thought it.
I'm gonna look it up. But no, I
That
watched.
is stupid.
I watched a thing on it and it said, hang on a minute, Jesse's Roundup. It said, meet all your favorite Toy Story characters, blah, 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 blah. An interactive, family-friendly live show coming to the Diamond Horseshoe. So there ain't going to be no, they're going to offer singing, dancing, and crafts. Non-dining in limited summer 2026. Because I thought it was basically going to be Roundup Rodeo, but briefly for the summer at Magic Kingdom, and you know they call it Jesse's or whatever just for fun. But no, it's going to be like a character ordeal. I'm not saying that's a bad thing because you can still get the same food at Liberty Tree.
Yeah.
But
still,
I think they should have worded it different.
Yeah, because we were under the assumption that it was going to be like a eating thing.
Yeah.
I wished the Roundup Rodeo would have Buzz and Woody and Jesse. Even if it was just them three.
Yep.
I wish they would have them as a meet and greet, but then I would see where they would have to, well, with the price you're paying.
Yeah.
Should be included.
I want to go back to, what's the fancy one we ate at with the Cobb salad in Hollywood Studios?
Oh shoot, the hat, the derby,
Brown Derby.
right, yeah.
I want to give it another shot. And I think this time I don't want to get that salad. The salad was fine, but
it was just a salad.
I was expecting it to be a great salad, and it was just a little bit more than an okay salad. I want to try like a steak or something.
True. Because the salad, I mean, it was whatever.
But I want to go back there. I did enjoy that Hollywood and Dine when we got the deal on it, when the lady lost her credit card.
Yeah, that was neat.
That was good. The one place I don't care to ever go back to is Tusker House.
Yeah, I don't.
And it's funny because Jacob the carpetbagger went on his video today because he was meeting as many Mickeys as he could.
Mm-hmm.
And he went for breakfast, and even he showed his breakfast. He liked it, but he showed his breakfast plate, and I was just like, ugh. It was like African-inspired breakfast stuff. None of it appealed to me. And more than the food, our service that day sucked.
Yeah, it was not.
And there
great.
were flies all in the buffet, and I was just over it.
Which I don't understand. Like, I don't see how you could kind of prevent that from happening because they have all those like windows and doors and stuff opening, and I don't know. We're just iffy.
That's probably one of the most rushed, weird character things because that woman was like, "Don't go yet, don't go yet, they're coming." But then she's
then they started breaking out into a dance, and
well, then she's like, "All right, y'all are good." Well, then when we go and come back, she's like, "You missed 3 of them or whatever," and she had to call them back over. And it's like, my God, I really want to meet these characters, and I'm sure we will. But I'm not trying to wait 20 minutes before we go get food. You know, like you can bring them back over here.
Yeah.
And that woman was just kind of rude, but anyway, the food didn't really appeal to me. The service was awful. If we don't go back there, I'm fine. And I was already thinking maybe we should try breakfast, but after seeing his video and what he got, I was just kind of like, ooh. So.
I think I'll stick with Chef Mickey for breakfast.
Chef Mickey's is the jam.
Especially if you went early like what we did when we stayed at Contemporary.
That was perfect because we were like the first group going in. We had time to grab food, and then it was just like boom, 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 boom. We got all the characters just boom, 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 boom. And it wasn't like, oh, can we go get food or not? And like even when we were at Crystal Palace last time, I'm like, oh God, they better come on, they better come on.
We're gonna miss Tigger or Piglet or whoever it was.
But when we do go to those, I at least like it when you can see.
You know which way they're going.
Because that first time we went to Chef Mickey's, remember we were like the first table, and we didn't know when they were coming.
True.
And it was like, this sucks. But
those are stressful. Those are stressful eatings.
Yeah, and I hate that. But
although Garden Grill is probably my favorite because you don't ever have to move. They bring all the food to your table.
Yep.
And the characters come to your table, so you don't ever have to.
The only, if there is a bad thing, well, and I don't think they're all like that, but we were in the horseshoe booth, and every time I wanted to get out, I had to scoot.
Yeah, I don't think they're all like that.
But
I like that you're rotating the whole time.
Yep.
And that they, I don't know.
I liked our server.
Our server was great.
Started with a J. It's on my video. I can't remember his name, but he was good. Characters were good. They came by twice.
Mm-hmm.
The food was good. I want to go back and do that again. I definitely want to do on our next trip, because we normally, for our anniversary trip, have done the Beast, what's it called?
Be Our Guest.
Be Our Guest. And I probably want to do that again. But this year, at some point, I want to do Cinderella's Table.
Yes.
And maybe the whatever it's called in Germany, where all the princesses are there.
Oh,
but
yes.
People give the food sort of iffy ratings on that one. So it's like, you do get to meet all the princesses, but the food might be iffy, so I don't know.
Who do you meet at Cinderella's table, royal table?
I mean, it technically rotates, but I think Cinderella...
It's always Cinderella, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Cinderella, and I think Aurora's there, and I think sometimes Mary Poppins are there. Just whoever,
okay.
I guess, but...
So it's like Cinderella and Friends.
I think it's 4 or 5 different ones, yeah.
That's neat. I like that they rotate that, so at least you don't always have the same.
I wouldn't mind going back to the storybook.
I was getting ready to say that. That was...
But it's, well, I don't say it's out of the way, but you got to go over to Wilderness Lodge and do all that sort of thing.
It was neat, though. That was another one that they brought all the food to the table.
I want to go over to Animal Kingdom Lodge on one trip last year. I think it was in the summer. We went over there but ran out of time, remember? And halfway got lost and didn't know where we were at when we got there and didn't get to go into the main building.
Because we just wanted to see it.
But I want to go see it. And I know they do have a restaurant or two over there, so I don't know if we can go over there and eat or what, but... And that's what sucks. There's always stuff to do at these hotels. Like last time, or 2 times ago, I wanted to go see all these Christmas lights, and we didn't hardly see any. Because it does take a little time to jump back and forth. Last year, we seen all the Easter eggs. And then what else do they put out? There's something else. Oh, the pumpkins.
The pumpkins.
The pumpkins.
The pumpkins were neat.
But you almost need a day. Because, like, some hotels are easy. You get on the monorail, knock out 3.
Mm-hmm.
You go back there to the boardwalk, knock out 3. But then if you're traveling, you know, like if you go to, say, Wilderness Lodge, you got to get on a boat. Or if you go to Animal Kingdom Lodge, you got to go to a park and then take a bus to there. And it's just a big event.
Yeah.
It takes some time.
I wish we lived closer because then it would make like all these little adventures a little easier.
Yeah.
Because when you're there, you don't really want to be like, okay, we're going to take this whole day and we're just going to go see the Easter eggs. Because, I mean, you want to do a part 2.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
That contemporary stay, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the last year's stays. I don't know what, but the contemporary is pretty high up. Because we got there, we seen the fireworks from the balcony. I bolted in there and got my picture with nobody in the park. I don't remember. Me and her, me and Joanna got in the pool one day. We went to the Magic Kingdom, I don't know how many times, and just walked right over there. It was up there. We went to the Typhoon Lagoon and about drowned. I want to go back there.
But at least you would know what to expect this time.
Yeah, I want to go back there.
I guess it would be nice to see. I just don't like water parks.
I like the French Quarter visit, but I don't remember what we did other than being at the hotel, really. But it was small and nice and walkable and whatever. I remember we ate the beignets and all. I like the Saratoga Springs visit, but remember it started off. We left here at like whatever in the morning, pouring rain. I mean, like pouring, and then we missed the flight in Atlanta.
My poor mama.
Which didn't turn out to be it was like 1 hour later they had another flight, thank God, but we were running.
Still didn't make it.
And then before we even got there, I was having to change my itinerary because I knew we wasn't going to be able to go to Animal Kingdom first or whatever I had. So we went and ate at Disney Springs. It still worked out fine, true. But yeah, it was go.
And then that next day, at least Mama and Joanna got to sleep in a little bit. But me and Jeremy, we had that Key of the Kingdom tour.
I need to make a video on that.
That was fun. I mean,
to just explain what you do.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I had watched a few videos, but I think it would be helpful to know.
And a lot of it, I mean, it was neat to kind of, get to see. I thought we were going to get to see a little bit more behind the scenes, but it was, I guess, nice to get to go. But a lot of that stuff we already kind of knew.
I guess the coolest part was going into the utilidors. Because even where they technically took us behind the scenes going toward Adventureland, that's the same pathway they sometimes open for overflow exit. So it's not really that much behind the scenes. The utilidors were neat. I was wanting that woman to show us that subway.
Oh, that subway that was under there.
I said, "Is there really a subway?" And I thought she was going to be like, "Yep, it's right over here," but she didn't. And I was like, "Dang it!" But we got to go into there at least and see what it's like, and it's about what you'd expect. Nothing.
Got to see all the costume stuff. That was neat.
And then, but a lot of it was kind of filler, boring stuff. Like the whole first hour or so, I was kind of like, because they showed, she took us to the statues and then pointed out names on windows, which I already knew about. I think most people did, and that sort of thing. But it was still neat.
I think getting to see some of the characters behind the scenes was kind of fun.
Yeah.
We got to see Merida.
Yeah.
That was neat.
We got to get on Haunted Mansion, and she took us in like a side door type thing, and then we rode Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise.
I mean, there wasn't nothing really out of the ordinary. She talked instead of the skipper talking, but I feel like she was trying to toot her own horn when we did that. She was trying to tell a joke or two and all, and you could even tell the skipper was like, "Shut up." I thought, but anyway.
That's funny. Shut up. I don't know.
But it was pretty neat. I would do it again. I wouldn't do it again anytime like super soon.
I would do it again when Joanna's old enough.
But I know that Ruben guy, he follows Ron anyway, he's in Disney about as much as we are. He does it like every trip. And I'm like, he's been on like 20 or 30 of them.
I don't
like,
think
how in the world? He also has on his Instagram that he's took like 207 minivan rides. He only travels by minivan. I'm like,
that is crazy.
It is crazy because that's
expensive.
That's blowing a lot of money. He's only by himself, and just get on the bus.
Yeah.
I mean, but whatever. If that's his thing, that's his thing.
I guess people have their thing.
We rode in it one time just to see.
To do it.
And it was nice, but it wasn't really no different than an Uber, you know what I mean? Other than the minivan if you go to Magic Kingdom, it can let you out where the buses are at.
But other than that, it wasn't.
I almost enjoyed, well, I guess it's a lot closer to walk going by bus, but last visit, remember I got soaked. What was this? Oh, I got out there. I got out there for the bus. I was going to go to rope drop. There was a line. I'm talking, it would have took 2 or 3 buses to fill up all these people, and people were complaining that no bus had been there, and I thought, if I'm going to make it, this ain't going to be the way. So I got an Uber real quick. Of course, he had to drop me off at the TTC. What's nice, though, is you can go ahead and go through security out there in the parking lot, and I really like that. And then I got on the ferry, and then when you get off the ferry, you go straight in.
Straight to the,
and that was nice, but the rain and torrential downpour for 30 minutes was not nice. I was thinking, should I just turn around? And then I was like, you already paid for an Uber and done all this to get this far. You might as well just chill out.
I will say one thing though, that there's been a couple of times, and it's not not always, but there's a couple of times we've gotten an Uber driver or a Lyft driver, and they are actually cast members.
Yeah.
are either previous cast members, but they're doing extra stuff because they need to get extra money, and they'll talk to you about the whole Disney
I
thing.
made one friend on TikTok. He does Lyft drive, and he was like, "Here's my phone number. Call me." But I just hate I hate to do that because I was going to do it with him as Brandon, but I'm like, dang it, how am I? It won't be as convenient because either A, he's going to have to get to the airport and wait on us to land.
Yeah.
Or B, I'm going to have to tell him we're here, and then we're going to wait on him versus just going on the app and whatever Lyft or Uber driver's close by, we jump in the car. So I was like, I think I'm gonna quit because we had that other guy. I got his card. Louis, really nice guy, and he was like, I do private rides or whatever. If you need me, call me, whatever. And I was like, we probably will. But the same thing, I was like,
well, if you're thinking about it, you're just like,
it's just too easy to get on the app and do it. So
that's true.
At some juncture, I either want to rent a car from the airport or do that Turo where they just basically bring us a car and we keep it a day or two, because I'm wanting to start exploring a little bit around
like outside
Kissimmee and whatever. There's that Gator Land or whatever. I think Joanna would like that.
I think so too.
There's a big Dino Land thing about an hour away that's got like the size of this room dinosaurs you walk through going toward Lakeland or whatever. I'm about to try them out. Is that me or you?
Probably me. Nothing popped up, but
I'd like to scope all that out. At some point, I'm gonna get us the Universal passes, but I wish Epic was included for one, and two, it makes another problem of how are we going to travel. I mean, we'll just have to Uber. That's the answer. But how it's so nice with Disney because once you get there, you don't ever have to worry about driving. But what was that?
I don't know.
With Universal, we're going to have to Uber over there or drive or do whatever and worry about all that. So
I wish Universal, the Toothless Land, was at like Islands of Adventure, because honestly that is the main reason why Joanna would want to go to Epic, was just to go to, what is it called?
Isle of Burt.
Yeah, Isle of Burt. What is that noise?
I think it's the neighbors over there.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know when they'll actually add Epic to their pass, but I don't think it's seeing it now. I don't think it'll be no time soon because they
don't need to be anytime soon.
They can't keep up with regular people purchasing tickets. I mean, when I say can't keep up, I mean it's bad.
Yeah. Stardust
Racers is still down, and it's been down for almost 2 months now. They say it's the yearly maintenance, but what other theme park takes a roller coaster down for 2 months? Supposedly they're adding some sort of zoomer where the wind pushed at that time and it said, whoop, 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 and then they had to bring in a crane and take the whole thing off and all that so that they don't have to do that if it happens again. But I don't know what's really going on.
Because during rain or high winds, half of that park has to shut down, right?
Yeah, more than half. You only got Harry Potter, Battle at the Ministry going, Monsters Unchained, Yoshi goes outside.
And just whatever the shows are.
Yeah.
Dang.
And I guess the 3D Mario, whatever.
I should have thought about that.
Well, and I know it costs like Disney a whole lot of money to put these roller coasters in these buildings, but in the long run, to be able to still ride Rock and Roller Coaster or Guardians or whatever, it's worth it.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see.
Because that's crazy. But I mean, the bigger roller coasters at Universal are outside, but a lot of their stuffs are inside too. So I mean, I don't see. They knew. I think they need to do an update at Universal. Like they need to change some of their areas, because they need to get rid of that Simpsons area. I know that's kind of like a...
I'm pretty sure they are, because I think some of it's already shut down.
They need to put something else over there, because that was just kind of a blah area. I still liked the Which, I mean, I guess the newer generation kids don't really care much about it, but like that whole like Toon area, like the what's her name? Betty Boop.
Yeah.
Like her area was over there. I don't think that gets a lot of hype. The Dr. Seuss's land still gets a lot of. That was neat. Those little rides that were over there. And when me and my friend went, we ate at that green eggs and ham place. It was good.
I would like to go see the Grinch one Christmas, which is one reason I'd like to get the passes for Universal.
He's funny.
But I don't know. It'll be good, but it's also going to add some stress to the already
stressful trips.
Yeah, the schedule that I put together.
Because Jeremy has us going nonstop. I want to this year either cut our October trip shorter and stay longer during Christmas time. Because I'd like to be there through like New Year's.
Because we hadn't been there for New Year's, right? Maybe that's a big one, because I think this year I want to do the beach for 4th of July for 2 reasons. One, we went for 4th last year at Disney, and it was fine, but it was very busy.
It was very busy.
And like the fireworks, you couldn't even breathe in there. So many people. And I'm kind of over that. 2, we almost always went to the beach for 4th, so that'll be fine. And then I'm with you. I wouldn't mind. I almost felt like last year's October trip was a little too long.
I don't think it was too long, but I just think that it needs to be shorter because it's one of our more expensive ones. Because that's when we renew and
maybe do a week or do something like that.
Yeah, and
then figure out. And I think we messed up for Christmas. I didn't think about it when we did it, but it didn't. I guess it wasn't easy. We went right before Christmas, came back, had like 1 day or 2 days, and then boom, it's Christmas.
Yeah, that was stressful.
We didn't have time to like
get Christmas stuff together.
It was a mess. And I didn't realize that until we were already in the middle of it. Because I think last year we went, then had a week, then had Christmas. That was okay. So I think we need to figure that one out as well.
Agree.
But I want to do this year. Have we been in September yet? I don't think so. Because we went August last year. We went in July last year.
I don't think so.
We'll do a September birthday trip for her.
Yep, and then that next week will be my birthday.
And then I'm hoping to do maybe 2 weeks after Easter when you're off. That'd be April, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the June trip last year. That was our contemporary trip.
Yeah.
And that's when the pass holder deals start. I don't know, maybe we could end up doing a July trip. August was hot, that Saratoga trip. And that's, as much as I like being there for that first Halloween party, it just wasn't very Halloween-y.
No.
Because it was like still middle of the summer, you know what I mean?
It was nice only for the fact that you got to have your Halloween videos to post throughout September. All of September and the beginning of October.
That is true.
But I liked, it didn't, like you said, I don't think it felt very...
Well, I guess if we go September, we could do a Halloween party.
That's true.
Because that would only be about 2 weeks after the parties start. And then go back again in October for our Halloween trip.
Yep.
And then the Christmas parties.
Christmas parties. They're fun.
That's a fun trip because Jollywood and the Magic Kingdom party is so different.
I love Jollywood. Honestly, think I like Jollywood better than...
I probably do.
But I also like the Halloween party over all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are fun.
They'll start doing a Halloween party at Hollywood Studios. Or even better, doing it like Animal Kingdom or something at night
That would be
and open
neat.
the park up. That'd be real neat.
That would be neat.
Is she coming out here?
I don't know. I really don't feel like she needs to.
I don't want her to be mad.
That's true.
Check and see, because you can meet her at the door. But yeah, Jollywood. I like Jollywood because we go to Fantasmic, and then after Fantasmic, it's like full blown Jollywood, and it don't feel as like this last year. We got our wristbands randomly, like before you were supposed to be able to get them. It was just very not rushed. And they do the Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam.
I like Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell.
The rides are not backed up. The only other time we've been to Hollywood Studios and really not had to wait for anything was when we went for our anniversary 2 years ago, and we bought the after hours ticket, and it was a ghost town.
I'll probably have to say that's probably out of all of our trips we've been on. I feel like that was one of my favorite trips.
That was just enough time to hit the main events and then come back.
Mm-hmm. And it was a lot easier with it just being adults.
I was actually thinking the other day, we're not far from being strollerless.
I know it.
And that presents really just one problem, which is how do we get our Walmart order from the front to the room?
Oh, that was your problem? I thought you were going to say like your carrying of large photo equipment.
No. What did she say?
Mama says she wants to come. I said send her out.
You might want to go stand at the door. But the stroller is very nice, but it's also, I don't know how to put it, not a hassle, but you gotta lug it on the airplane and you gotta do all that sort of thing. Oh Lord.
Sorry.
She turned out our lights. You gonna turn them back on? Don't.
Huh?
The lights are out.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Which ones did I turn out?
Alright.
I was trying to turn the porch light on.
And I did say that we would take a stroller as long as possible, but I don't know. I'm at the point where I could see.
Possible is about to go away.
I could see an advantage of not having the stroller lately, because you got to park it, you got to keep up with it. I don't know. Hard to say. But then I guess I got to figure out my camera stuff. Let me move this microphone so everybody can hear both of us. Oh god, that might have been loud. Alright.
Although it is nice. I mean, even, I don't know, you may have just said this, but it is nice, the stroller to, the past couple of times, we've been parking it and just kind of walking around that whole area and then coming back and moving the stroller. We can still store stuff.
Agreed. The one thing I will look forward to, if we don't have a stroller, even though it gets us on the plane early, I didn't mind that time we got on the airplane like as the last people. The only stress about that is there room up there to put your bag or whatever.
True. But at that time all we had were carry-ons. We didn't even have a.
But anyway.
You right out here.
But anyway, so I don't know. We're talking about at some point being strollerless, going to Disney World.
What?
You're getting pretty big.
You're getting to be a big.
But what if I'm tired?
I guess we'll just leave you sleeping over at Mickey's PhilharMagic.
No. Why are you laughing? And hey, Dad, could you put this one on my channel? I don't even have a podcast on my channel.
Yep.
Yay.
We need to do a podcast. Remember we did them ones, we did 2 or 3. I think one when you started like K5. and one sometime or another, and then you got angry about it, and then we never did one.
We should do that again.
Right.
But it's just asking questions. Nobody likes asking questions.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Because you can look at it in 20 years when you're an adult and be like, that was pretty neat. I'd be like, what's your favorite color? Oh.
You're like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this anymore.
What you got on your shirt there?
I'm like, butterflies.
Mm.
As she rubbed her whole side, butterflies.
Butterflies.
The butterflies are starting to come out.
Maybe we're just talking. Maybe in about a little less than a month, we'll do a Disney trip.
A little less than a month.
When do you want to go?
Now.
We just came back from the beach.
So you're saying that this is our last day at the beach?
We're not at the beach now.
Probably gonna go back to the beach for 4th of July, like we've always been doing.
That'll take forever.
I'm sure we'll be
I mean,
back.
we'll go back before then too, but
Yeah, but I don't know what I want to talk about, but I also want to talk about something.
Well, we talked earlier about Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin is starting to reopen.
with their new cars and their new guns.
And the blasters you pull out like this.
That you can actually hold instead of that thing spin.
Yeah.
Do the cars still spin?
I think so. I wonder if it'll be the same
That's why it's called Space Ranger Spin.
sort of clunky, like...
That makes sense. Oh, yeah.
Like 3 seconds
Like
later.
it jerks you.
Yeah.
Kind of like Space Mountain.
Mm.
Whew, Space Mountain. Lord have mercy.
I want to ride it right now.
Watch that cord.
You'll go see a whole curtain come down in a minute.
Oh. Well,
It's about time to get you on... Well, Big Thunder is reopening. Have they announced the date? I can't remember, but soon.
you are not going to be
And
letting
then-
me get onto that big ride because I only will do it when I'm adult.
I thought you
one?
already rode that one.
What one?
Big Thunder.
Yeah, that was the one I was not talking
I
about.
think we need to go ahead and just get you on Guardians because it don't flip.
Yeah.
No, I'll do it
I've
as
seen
an
much
adult.
smaller kids do it.
But see, you were scared of Space Mountain until you got on it, and now it's like one of your favorite rides.
Alright, but I'll do it when I'm an adult anyway.
That'll be in about a month.
You're an adult.
I'm not even an adult.
You've got a driver's license.
I'm 8 years old. I'm in 3rd grade.
You're in 3rd grade?
3rd.
Oh. Anyway,
Practically an adult.
I think you'll be fine.
Me too.
Nope.
The only ride we have never, or I have never rode at Disney World is that Cali River Rapids.
Yeah.
And
Probably
I think
not going to.
this summer
Really?
we need to plan it out to
No.
make it our last ride. It's just a float ride.
But it has drops.
It's just knows like you're going down a river.
I'm not riding that thing.
You'd like it, but we need to plan it as like our last ride of the day because we're gonna get wet.
I'll put you
I mean, we just take
I-
a change of clothes
Yes.
or something.
I am definitely not getting on that thing.
Oh yeah.
While me and Mama ride it and you watch us, we'll go.
Chicken! But I don't want to ride that ride.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay. We ain't gotta talk about it now.
I mean, you've rode Kilimanjaro safaris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you squalled. Oh, the big drop. Just kidding. I think when you're another year or two older, we can do the behind the scenes. What's it called?
The behind the
For the Kilimanjaro, where you have to walk over the rope bridge and you get to eat.
Oh, yeah,
And do all that
the,
stuff.
Yeah, I do not know what that is, but
Something trick,
but
jungle
how
trek or something.
I think it is Jungle.
old do you have to be to get on it?
Let me look it up.
I don't
9?
think it's. Is it 10?
94.
No,
What?
it's not. I want to.
Oh,
Maranata Jungle Trek.
Let's see.
speaking of Space Ranger Spin,
What?
Oh, there it is.
No. Hey, how old do you have to be?
he's looking at it. Incoming transmission. from Star Command, we have a first look at Buzz Lightyear Space Rangers spin at Magic Kingdom. Fun. I can't
I'm
wait.
waiting for Dad to.
I'm looking at
All
it.
right.
8. I'm 8 years old.
What? We could do it?
I want to do it next Disney trip.
I'll look into it. You'd go across that rope bridge over the tigers?
Yeah. Wait, is it tigers?
I think so. There's the bridge.
Okay, I'm getting on that. That's creepy. I like it. I'm getting on to that.
$250 a person.
We're not going to do that right now.
Oh, yeah, we are on next Disney trip.
You have to save up some.
Better
I guess
save up
they
some
do
birthday
feed
money.
you though. At least they do feed you. It says
Oh, that's true. How long is it?
it is.
Has to be.
I'm reading. Are you're over 45 pounds, ain't you?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think she's like 52.
I'm like 50 something. Hey, you remember that last Disney trip I gained weight? I think I was at 60 something.
Really?
Yeah, do you remember?
Not really.
I don't remember which Disney trip it was. I don't remember what month it was or what day it was. I was going to be riding a horse at Walt Disney World. I think it was at Wilderness
Oh,
Lodge.
yeah. I do remember that.
I was not done talking.
Sorry.
You shouldn't be interrupting. Like, you always say not to interrupt when you always interrupt my talking.
3 hours.
A 3-hour tour.
I'm still going to get on
There's
it
also a
anyway.
1 hour Caring for Giants elephant tour and a 1.5 hour up close with rhinos. I'll tell you what else there is. It just made me think about it. Hang on, it might be on here.
I'm doing all the tours.
At Animal Kingdom Lodge, there's a nighttime tour where you go out there in that savannah on the Jeep with night vision goggles on.
That would be neat.
Yep, I'm doing that one. I'm doing all the tours.
Are you?
Yes, sir.
Let me look it
It's
up.
gotta be so loud.
I know. And I don't care.
Okay.
Starlight Safari. You gotta be 8.
Yep. Wait, do all the tours have...
There's a zebra at night.
Hey, wait, do all the tours need to be 8?
No.
$100 a person.
Some of them you have to be older.
Let's see what it says. This experience features a ride in a rugged safari vehicle.
Oh, fun.
What?
Let's see. No jazzy chairs. I don't see much else.
No jazzy chairs.
But I think if that's an hour long, that might be neat.
Yeah. I think you could handle that one.
Says you'll see zebras, giraffes, wildebeest, antelopes, plus ostriches and over 20 exotic African species that freely roam across the savannah at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Okay, this has got my attention. I want to do the trick one. I don't remember the name. I think it was Jungle Trick.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to be walking over that bridge. Wait, how many feet is it?
I don't know. You've seen it before because you've seen
Oh, yeah,
it
you're like, what is that?
from a safari vehicle. It's probably 60 or 100 foot up. I don't
What?
know.
Okay, that is creepy. I like it. I'm just going to go to Disney and do that. That's creepy. I like it. I like weird stuff.
I know you do.
What'd you do at school today?
Anything fun?
We did get to make a plan of painting the birdhouse. I think after spring break, or before or after spring break, we're going to be painting the birdhouse.
Oh, that's cool.
I
When
did.
is y'all's spring break?
Not next week, but the next.
Is it Easter? Oh, so Easter week?
Must be. I'm going to get water.
Hey. Dad, can I also be in summer camp?
We're gonna have to. We'll talk to Daddy about all that.
I tried to.
Not on this podcast though, because
Guess what?
that's not what this podcast is about.
I know it's about Disney.
So
I know this video will not get a lot of likes and barely even any subscribers and no comments.
Why?
you don't think so?
Cause it's on my channel.
Oh,
Barely anyone likes any of mine except for the views. I will like.
because you gotta upload consistently.
Ah,
We need another idea for a video.
and make sure everyone loves it.
He
How do I
can't.
do that?
He can't go to everybody's house and tell them to like it.
You know I can.
Oh. You go door to door. Excuse me. Can you go like all of my videos?
I'd be like, hey, why you guys all my channels?
And then they'll
Evil
call the
voice.
cops. Serial killer at the door.
Come get this crazy person.
Well, I'd be like, well, I don't care. I can't even go to jail. I'm too young.
I'm too young. Me too. I'm too young. Is it time to
No,
shut this?
no.
Well, now we got us a plan of something new to do. The nighttime safari.
That'll be fun.
And the jungle check.
Just one
The
trip
other-
at a time. Or
The
one at
other
a
one,
time.
but the nighttime one's a lot cheaper. $100 a piece ain't that bad.
Plus, it's not as long.
$250 is a lot. Be
I want-
Because you
seven-
know, you have to walk around
yeah,
Yes,
for 3
I
hours.
know.
for 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm still going on anyway.
I mean, we will eventually.
Eventually.
We got to work your way up that way.
So you mean
We
like
gotta do the
in a year?
DuckTales scavenger hunt.
DuckTales. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
DuckTales.
DuckTales.
I never watched
So-
it before.
Let's see. We watched Tailspin. That's what we watched the other night a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Do, 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 do. Spin it.
Spin it.
Do, 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 do. Alright, let me get my list out.
Oh, Lord.
Things
Gotta
we,
love a list.
things we haven't done at Disney World.
Jungle Trek, the Night Starlight Safari.
I'm gonna add that to the list. I'd also like to take a cruise this year. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Disney Cruise.
I don't know about
No,
Disney.
probably not a Disney cruise.
No, Disney Cruise.
regular cruise.
What will we do with Disney Cruise?
When we come up with about $10,000,
So being like a,
when your YouTube channel takes off.
which will probably never will.
Better get on that door to door.
No laughing.
Sorry.
No laughing because one of the YouTubers is in the house.
YouTuber in the house.
And make sure to like and subscribe to my channel.
Let's see. Things we haven't done. At Magic Kingdom, we still hadn't done that pirate search, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
We've
hadn't-
gotten the map. We just never did.
We hadn't
Yeah.
seen the flag retreat. We hadn't been to Beacon Barrel, although I've tried the past
Numerous
three,
times.
three,
Yeah.
4 visits. And we hadn't designed our own popcorn in the confectionery.
Yeah. And please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers.
On Epcot, we hadn't done the Regal Eagle, Geo 81, the DuckTales search, or the Anchor,
GO81.
that bar thing above
yeah.
Spaceship Earth, or the Anchor House, or whatever it's called, where the princesses are at.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
In Animal
okay.
Kingdom, we've not done Cali River Rapids. We have not seen a vet surgery on Wednesday mornings at the conservation station. Hollywood Studios, we hadn't met Mickey and Minnie, where he's the
We tried.
Sorcerer Mickey, and we
Yeah.
have not seen the One Man's Dream film in the little museum thing.
Dream film in the what?
In the back of the museum thing.
Oh, yeah.
At Disney Springs, there's a lot of restaurants we hadn't ate at. We've
And a
not
lot
been
of
bowling.
stores.
We hadn't been bowling or seen a movie there.
Bowling?
We also have not done Hoop-de-Doo Music Review, California Grill, or the restaurant at Wilderness Lodge.
What?
Hoop-de-doo.
to do.
Let me add.
And guess what, Mom?
What?
My channel's all almost at 300 subscribers.
Oh, that's good.
Hello, my 8-year-old sons, and my 5-year-old, and their 5-year-old twin sisters says hello. And I went to the Uptown Alley bowling. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
You got a crew of them, it looks like.
Yep.
That you do.
And we want also like and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers.
Joanna Adventures is her channel.
Yeah.
We were talking about Animal Kingdom
Mm-hmm.
and the behind the scenes stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any other. I wanted us to do. There was a behind the scenes dolphin encounter, and then they got rid of the dolphins.
Yep.
Because you put on a little wetsuit and
You
stood
got
up on
down
that
to the little-
platform. Yeah.
Wait, you'd have to jump in.
No,
You-
just on that.
You would have.
No.
Here you go. Whee!
No. What?
Let me look at something else you got some. Yeah. Maybe not. I think it's just a reflection. Anyway, so we can't do the dolphin encounter.
You have static.
Oh yeah.
From that.
I don't guess there's any other behind. There's no behind the scenes stuff at Hollywood Studios.
Mm-mm.
I know there's a behind the scenes at Living with the Land, so maybe we could do that.
We've already
We
done
did
it.
that.
But we need to do it again.
Oh,
It was pretty neat.
it was neat.
We got to eat a cucumber and
Yeah.
touch that one plant named Frank.
Mm-hmm.
That closes.
Yeah.
I want to see a sensitive plant in the wild also.
What?
I want to see a sensitive plant in the
Oh,
wild.
sensitive plant in the wild.
Maybe you can look into us ordering one. We'll put it outside.
Yeah. What would the cats do?
They might.
This is true. They might eat it. Might not be a good idea. Don't do that.
You're always gonna make everything serious.
Uh,
Anyway, so we got us a plan.
Yep.
I don't know on the next trip what, if anything. We went to SeaWorld with our past 2 trips.
mm-hmm. We weren't supposed to go on this last one, but then we had to extend
Oh, I
our.
forgot about that.
We had to extend our stay
because of the snow.
because of the snow here, and the airports were shut down.
And Dad, guess what? You wanna know how many subscribers my unboxing video got?
Not really.
I'll tell you anyway.
Tell me.
Barely any.
Uh oh.
Even
Let's
though
talk about this podcast, okay?
What?
My kids and I heard about the new Toy Story 5, and my mom talked about it within this one June. Comes out June 15th.
Yep.
I did hear about the Incredibles 3. It comes out in 2028. I like the Incredibles,
The Incredibles are cool.
and we like Zootopia.
We're big. Well, she's big Zootopia fan.
Especially Utopia too.
I was watching Ron's. They're in Tokyo or whatever, and they got a bunch of Zootopia stuff in their parade.
Well, is it the one that's in Japan or is it the other one?
Tokyo.
Or which one has the
Is it Shanghai?
Shanghai that
I
has
think
the
so.
Zootopia area?
Yeah.
Shanghai's in China.
Right.
That's what I meant. I didn't remember if it was in Japan or if it was in China, but I think it's the one in China.
Yeah.
They got a lot of neat stuff in the ones at Japan and China that I wish we had over here.
Yes, I want to go to Shanghai.
Like the
Disneyland right now.
Tangled. The
I'll
Tangled
look-
ride is pretty cool.
I looked. It's very cheap to get into the one in Tokyo, but it's a 14-hour plane ride if you go straight, and it's about $2,000 a person.
All right.
I don't think I could be on an airplane.
I mean, I'm sure
But-
you could find cheaper tickets, like maybe $1,000, but for 14 hours,
That's a lot. I mean,
that's a long time.
So
she
you're-
barely handles the little over an hour that we have to fly.
And guess what? We're probably gonna go to Japan someday.
Oh, I'm sure we will one day.
One day. You mean
But
like-
did you not just hear what he said?
Yeah, 14 hours. I'm still going to Japan.
Okay.
Guess what?
What?
And guess what? Only a few United States money can actually cost you like probably a couple million yen.
Yen?
Yeah. In Japan.
Oh.
Yeah. Couple $1 million.
I could buy a whole lot of Minnie Mouse ears for that.
Yeah.
I know they're really cheap over there. Over there.
When does Lilo and Stitch live action come out?
The Lilo and
Actually
Stitch-
a fan of Zootopia 1 and Zootopia 2.
Wait.
I can't read. There's a heart in my way.
I seen something about the live action Stitch coming back to theaters this month or next month or something. I didn't really read
Did it not do good?
I don't know. I didn't read up on it about what's going on.
Are you gonna let me talk?
You've been talking. What you want to say?
What do you want me to say?
I'm ready for them to come out with a live action Tangled.
Yeah.
And I heard a lot of people gave the Snow White movie, the live action Snow White, hate. I liked it a lot when I watched it.
I don't think I watched it all the way through. I didn't hate it, but I think you got to be very careful with a movie from 1937. This
That's
first
true.
Disney animated movie, and I think that's where they messed up. And they also, after they began making it, the woman that played Snow White started running her mouth, which made them have to redo the whole dwarfs or whatever. It's just, I don't know. There's it's a no-win in today's society where you can't make
Say
a movie
anything.
with dwarfs in it because it's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a no-win situation.
That's true. I enjoyed it still.
I talk about something.
Go ahead.
I do not know what to talk about.
Okay.
Do you have any idea?
We're talking about live action movies.
Live action movies.
What movie was it?
Wait, what?
The new Avatar movie. It's not on Disney Plus yet, is it?
I haven't seen it, but I haven't looked either,
Wait,
so I
is
don't
it
know.
Fire and Ash?
Yeah, let me look it up.
I would be not. It would be cool to see that.
I just remember it was very long.
Oh yeah, we
Like-
were not going to sit in the movie theater for that.
Yep. Of course we're not.
Well, I would have.
I need to talk about something, but I don't know what to talk about.
Okay.
But I need to.
I don't know. Ooh. Ow.
Let's see.
What live action movie should I talk about?
Did you ever watch the live action Lion King?
I did watch some of the Mufasa, but yeah,
Not all of it.
it's very.
I've
good.
never seen it.
It's like it's very good. It's like I do not know. Why is my brain not braining?
Somebody just said April 2026, but I don't know if they really know. But it's not on there yet.
Oh, okay.
It's 2027. 2027.
Because we watched the Tron stuff.
Yep. So much.
We watched Zootopia 2.
Yeah.
I guess the next one will be Avatar.
Fire and Ash.
I don't even know what Disney movies are coming out soon in the theaters.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe Zootopia 3.
I was gonna say y'all would have known going to see the Zootopia movies.
Maybe Zootopia 3 will be coming out.
They just came out with 2.
But that was like in 2025. It's literally like.
Not Zootopia 2. When did it come out?
It was, 2 visits ago was when she got Gary, right? 2 or 3 visits ago. I think it was 2.
So,
Oh, the Moana live action's going to be coming out soon, I think. Right?
oh yeah, the Moana. I want to.
Don't talk so loud.
I that you not make everything you
Oh, and also the Mandalorian and the Grogu.
Oh, yeah, the man.
Grogu.
That's true, because the time when it comes out is when they're going to change up
Yep.
the, what's the ride called?
Wait,
Where
what
you
was it?
drive the Millennium Falcon.
Oh,
Smuggler's
wait,
Run.
Smuggler's
Yeah.
Run.
They're changing it up to include some new stuff.
It says that's coming out May 22nd.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess there's a few things coming out.
Yep, a lot of things.
A Bluey movie's coming out, it says. It looks
Yep.
like
Blue movie.
Coco 2.
That's right. I remember hearing about Coco too.
What?
It'll be neat to meet Bluey, I reckon, and Bingo.
Yep, I want to see him right now.
Mom.
I want to see.
Have you been fluffing? Dad fluff.
But we will.
What's Hexed?
I don't
What?
know.
What is that?
Oh, a story about a teen with magical powers.
I
Oh.
think I heard something about that.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm just ready to get Space Ranger Spin reopened, get Big Thunder reopened.
Yes. Big Thunder. I thought it was like, oh, that movie Hoppers is coming out too.
Hoppers.
Or did it just come out?
I don't
I
know.
think it just came out March the 6th. Hoppers.
I think the last big home run they had was definitely the Zootopia 2.
Oh yeah. I
Because
agree.
like we had watched Zootopia and it was good, but I felt like nobody really stuck. This one I felt like was like,
Lots of good
yeah,
characters.
a bunch of good stuff.
Hey bub.
Hey, bub.
Hey bub.
Hey, bub.
And then of course our Gary
Yep.
D Snake
And Nibbles.
Nib. Oh, that's right. This says that they're coming out with a Monsters Inc. 3. There's no release date yet.
Well,
I bet they'll try to.
Probably around that time where
Yeah.
the Monsters Land is going to open. Oh yeah, I like that movie too. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Live action.
Oh, we watched Alvin at the beach, didn't we? When
Yeah.
we went.
yeah, we watched.
She'd never seen Alvin before.
Yeah.
Alvin.
Alvin, Simon, Theodore. We need to put well, I know it's a little early to start talking about it, but when it gets closer to time, we need to have like a poll of what people think we should dress up as for the Halloween party. I really think that we should just do Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yeah, I'd be the
That would be
blue
easy.
one. I don't know who that would be. But where will we put the pole?
The what?
What Mom was
Somebody
talking
said, "Hey, handsome from Toronto."
about? What?
Where are you seeing this at?
on YouTube.
Mine
Hey.
don't say none of that.
Hey. But
What?
where will we put the pole?
What poll?
The one that
Oh, I don't know. We could maybe come up with a couple of come up with a couple of ideas and have people be like, all right, comment in the comments below on one of our videos.
in my comments.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think somebody gave me a sugar.
How is Jeremy tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hi.
A
Nobody's
fairy.
answered to me yet.
It's because you're being loud.
But the I really wanted to see the Avatar movie at Disney Springs, but then when I seen it was 3 hours, I was like, nah.
Not with a. Well, I don't even know if I could sit in a movie theater chair for 3 hours.
3 hours? Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I'm not sitting there. It's one
Which
of those.
of the Chipettes or the Chipmunks is your favorite characters?
We're getting the crazies on here.
Yeah.
Girl.
What the?
In the next.
Every time we go live on the vertical, some wild people come in.
Yeah, especially to me.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Bing bong, we don't know.
Because everyone loves me.
I am. Oh man, Ivan, Simon. I'm a Theodore. Theodore's the little short,
Nerd.
tubby one, right?
I thought Theodore was a nerd.
I thought Simon was the
You might
nerdy
be
one.
right. You're right. Yeah.
I like Theodore. He's just so, I don't know. He's a little chubby and he's clumsy and he's just too cute. He's my favorite, I think.
Yeah.
I want a hula hoop. Alvin. Oh.
I'm getting tired.
I guess
Me
we'll get
too.
off of here for
Yeah.
now. We'll be back next Thursday.
Goodbye, everyone.
You already walking off the set.
She is saying, see you later,
But
alligators.
anyway, thank y'all for tuning in with us. And we
Come on.
will.
Later. I gotta do my thing.
Well, look, you're still in it. See?
Everyone.
Wait until we get done, okay?
We'll see y'all next Thursday. And Joanna's going to say whatever she's going to
Joanna's
say.
going to say what she always says. Right here, you're going to say it because there's a microphone.
Like and subscribe to my channel and always comment on mine.